Warning, this video contains team selection and captain choices which some viewers may find offensive.
Hey guys, and welcome back to FPL TV. With another game week fast approaching this weekend, let's quickly review how my team performed in the midweek game week 15. And as always, if you enjoy this video today, then please consider dropping a like and getting subscribed to the FPL TV channel. Fabianski's penalty save saw him bring home 9 points, which takes his total to 17 over the last 2 game weeks. It's nice to finally start getting returns from him, and he's looking to be excellent value for money given his kind run of upcoming fixtures. It was a poor display from defence in game week 15, as it was for most of us, with not one single team in the Premier League keeping a clean sheet this game week. This included my new signing Kolasinac, who I didn't expect to get when away to United, but he did take up some very attacking positions again and was so close to getting an assist, so I'm happy to own him for now for Arsenal's nice run in the next few weeks. It was a very good performance from my midfield though, with all 4 players returning some points, but it was the budget options that really did the business, with Fraser and Richarlison both getting double figures. As expected, Raheem Sterling missed out away to Watford, so in came Jimenez up front, who produced a superb display against Chelsea and brought home a welcomed 8 points. Game week 15 also saw a momentous occasion for me, as Callum Wilson finally ended his curse in my team. Incredibly, this is the first time I've ever received points from him in FPL, and the wait is finally over after 4 long and painful seasons of trolling. Marko Arnautovic was the big letdown this week though, getting booked and injured during his nice fixture against Cardiff, an injury that looks to see him out of action for a few weeks at least. So for game week 15, it's a total score of 67 from the midweek fixtures, a respectable tally which saw me rise in the rankings from 49k to just outside the top 30,000 overall. So let's move on to game week 16 now, and with another 2 free transfers available, let's discuss who I may bring in for the upcoming game week. Well, firstly, Arnautovic getting injured makes one decision straightforward this week, simply he needs to go. But if I want to upgrade him to Aubameyang, Kane or Lacazette, then I have to decide who to sell in my midfield between Hazard and Salah. And as of right now, I'm leaning towards letting go of Eden Hazard. It's a very tough decision because selling Mo Salah means releasing more funds and getting a much stronger midfielder. I'm just not sure I'm ready to drop the Egyptian from my side yet, especially after having a rest during game week 15. So in order to fund the big hitters, it's likely I'll be getting in a cheap enabler such as Stuart Armstrong or Robert Snodgrass this week, which then allows me enough cash in the bank to afford Kane, Aubameyang or Lacazette. The initial plan was to get Aubameyang, but with me being slightly concerned that he may not start against Huddersfield, I'm now edging closer to selecting Kane. It's not the ideal choice for this game week, but I'll definitely want him for game week 17 when Spurs face Burnley. I do have a more creative option in mind, where I bring in Lacazette for a 1-week punt, and then swap Lacazette for Kane in game week 17. I'm just not sure it's worth the transfer yet, but it's definitely something I'm considering. So in terms of transfers, that's what I've come up with so far, and this is how my team would line up if I opt for the Kane move. But be sure as always to check my final team lineup on the FPL TV Twitter page, as I could change my mind before the deadline. The temptation is there to drop Marcos Alonso to the bench this game week, with him facing a rampant Man City. A few game weeks back, I did bench Alexander-Arnold and he went on to score a free kick and really punished me, so it's definitely a risky strategy benching Alonso. But he simply hasn't looked himself lately, and it's hard to see Chelsea keeping a clean sheet in this one, so it's a choice I'm still undecided on. In midfield, Richarlison, Sterling and Mo Salah all keep their place, with my new signing Robert Snodgrass possibly taking the place of Ryan Fraser. This is another tough choice, but with Callum Wilson already up front, I'm just not sure I want to play both of my Bournemouth players against a very good Liverpool defence. Harry Kane or my potential 1-week punt on Lacazette will be accompanied by the informed Wilson and Jimenez for game week 16. And if I am to take this punt on Lacazette, I think I'll be giving him the armband against Huddersfield. But if I opt for Kane, it's a toss-up between Mo Salah and Raheem Sterling instead. Having a flexible squad does mean the bench will look pretty strong in most circumstances, as it does for this week, and benching Alonso and Fraser could definitely come back to haunt me. I could of course bench Jimenez and Doherty instead, but I quite like their fixture against Newcastle, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So that's how my team may look for game week 16, but there's still so much to decide and I'm yet to make a final call, so it could look very different come the deadline. Be sure to come and say hello on Twitter, and I'll post any updates and confirmed transfers on there. Let me know what you guys make of the changes, FPL responsibly, and I'll catch you all in the next video.